first off, right here, you hear a track like this, bro. Never heard this shit before in my life. Is this one of them like, what the fuck is this? Or is this like,
Yep.
okay, all right, just because I felt that, but I didn't
Yeah.
know, you know, I don't know what the fuck he was playing when this came on. But okay, all right. Okay. You adapt fast though. Goddamn.
It was like it was in and out. It wasn't like I couldn't find that consistency.
The fact that you caught that fast though, going into it, whatever them little hi hats or whatever the fuck that is, that was fast.
It's hard. Man, like, that's where I lost it.
At that part right there. What did you say it again?
Like, so that's kind of me trying to like find that little pocket, all of this
Sure.
weird, because it's like I'm trying to engage my body because it's like, oh shit, like I just lost it. Do you know what I mean?
Got
so
you.
It's like I'm overthinking now.
And in this particular moment, is this happening in the moment, or is this like hindsight? Like you realize this later, but was that like actually happening in the moment? You're trying to find the shit and everything else.
Yeah, in the moment, yeah. I know when it's like it's sitting, because when it's sitting, I don't need the reaction of the crowd because I feel it. Like, but when I don't feel it, it's like I don't know. Like
you start to
I'm
reach
not
a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, you naturally just start pulling out. Whereas when you're comfortable, you don't have to. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I mean, that's again like what we were talking about with music. I feel like that's just one of the biggest fucking problems. Like if you just get a track that's just let's just say it's ass, huh? If the track is ass, I feel like it makes the position of what you got to do way more difficult.
yeah, exactly. But that could just be also your interpretation. Somebody else might find that track amazing.
Sure, that's valid.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
So it's just about, I guess, your what you listen to and how open you are.
Say like
really.
the music you make, is that something that is like a just I mean obviously it's a preference because you make it, but is that something you feel like that's just your taste, or is that something you even wish maybe is that in battle spaces for you? Like you feel like you hear the music that you make kind of shit?
Yeah. Yeah, like the kind of music I make, I think the more I get closer to that, do you know what I mean? But it's also like if I started making different kinds of music, I would now be able to dance on that genre so much better.
Got you.
Makes sense. Because I'm actively making it, which means I'm actively having to make myself listen to it more
I got you.
and understand it. So it's kind of like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell what I listen to based on
Sure.
I kill. Yeah.
God damn, that was tight. Nice. See, it's that look that he got, bro. That make me feel like, damn, bro. You just the way he just stare at you would just know. I'm over here like that was tight. That was good. I like that. And he just like that like, nonchalant. That's what I call him, nonchalant Alex. He just look unbothered.
Yeah. I think there's a level of it. He knows he's not got too much to worry about in a sense like that, but at the same time, I guess also he doesn't like underestimating good dancers as well. Like,
got you.
He knows me. I could catch him out like if he's not careful. So
got you.
He just analyze, like just focusing, pure analyzation. Like
now, I got one question then. Like based on your inspirations and everything that you got from Alex, was that like a known thing within like the scene maybe for you at the time? Like was that something people knew, or was that just like you personally knew that like you got a lot of inspiration from him? Because the only reason why I say that is because at the time for me, like when I had to battle Slim, I think I battled Slim twice now. The first time I battled him is like everybody fucking knew that like my style derived from him. So it made that ass whooping I got much more like whoa, because everybody knew like I'm like the little Slim. So like was that present in this, or like is not really known? Like people know that you get inspiration from Alex.
I think it's one of them ones like some people didn't see it. Some
Okay.
people might still think I like look more like Icy or something like this,
Mm.
and then some people think I might actually have my own style because there are certain things that I do, like I guess the flexible angles,
Got
shit,
you.
being uncomfortable in one position and stuff like that. Like, I think that's the part that people think where I have my own style, if that
Got
makes
you.
sense.
Got you.
But I think it's just your interpretation. But from what I know for sure, that makes sense. Like I feel like it's the approach even like in some aspects like the footwork, the way I break down the music, like it's all those aspects I feel like where it's like I definitely took that
I
for
got
sure.
you. I got you.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
Nice. For a track that you're not very comfortable with, you definitely play it off like really good. To be able to get busy to this, you found pockets that I think were definitely something that you could sit in. The way you break up your stuff, like I see it all being there fundamentally though.
Yeah, definitely. Because are you also kind of? I feel like one thing that's important is to understand what game you're playing sometimes. So it's like I know summer dance is more of a dance event. Like it's of hip hop and to the highest level. So it's not just a two step, but you have to have
Mm-hmm.
some element of that two step. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You
Sure.
can't just out of nowhere. So
Sure. Sure. Sure.
I think I think it's important to understand what game you're playing. So, but he plays that game
He do.
super
He
well.
do.
Yeah.
I think in the way
So
too that
it's
made it unique because I feel like I don't know if it was this one. I think it was definitely the next round or whatever fucking song. I forgot which one because you guys have 2 rounds or 3 rounds in this.
2 rounds. Yeah.
Two. Yeah, yeah. The next round, I feel like it's like he dead ass just responds to what you did in that way of like the
Yeah.
game. Like he takes what you're saying and then he flips it and does like 2 extra layers on top of it.
That was my fault because it was like I wanted to flip in challenge him on some stuff
Yeah. that's
because I'm like I have no fear. I'm just like
that's tight. That's tight. Fuck it.
I
Fuck it.
mean,
Yeah, yeah,
especially when you're drinking something like that. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
like
Nah, I feel that. I
just
feel
go
that.
for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. He could this one way for sure.
Alex. Jet Threat. Monster bitch, you niggas ill for this one. Can I do it for the love of my hood? It ain't no banking. And it's
I,
not 5 time, but I'm 4
What are you
times.
saying?
way he, I don't know, like even just the way he kind of takes that subtlety, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
the
Like,
time that he's taken. I feel like he already had a sense of presence by the time he turned his head and looked at you.
yeah, exactly. I was just, and he knows where he is. He's heard the track, so
Sure.
he knows like the weird-ish that's in the track. So he's just already had time to analyze.
Got
Like,
you. Got you.
I, I feel like that's what it is because it's a weird track. Do you know what I mean?
Even with that,
So
like to segue into that, do you feel like I know everybody is an opportunist to say like for sure they'll go second if probably they have the choice. But do you ever feel like that's ever an important thing to you, like to go first, second?
yeah, it is because I feel like I'm like that as well. Like I'm a great responder because
Okay.
sometimes I'm a slow starter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like to warm myself
Got you.
in the room if that
Sure.
instead of trying to go ham. Because
And
if
to
I go
set the
ham,
bar,
I
yeah.
feel like yeah. Otherwise, I feel like I got nothing left because I've just gone crazy. Do you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
I got you.
To now, I've got to beat that round. Do
Sure,
you know what I
sure, sure,
mean?
sure, sure.
Almost.
Okay,
So
that makes sense. You like to respond. Okay, bet.
yeah, definitely.
My people
I got to
wouldn't
get
kill me if they knew where I was thinking. For the second time, I'm all about my vintage, my frankness. Raised in the section where they react when
That was
I'm
nice. That was
thinking.
nice.
That's word to the big homie Jada, there we go wicked. Seen so many niggas get caught up in they leases, straight slipping. Like my first cousin, he in that system. Or like my homie who became a victim. That's cold blood, it's guerrilla warfare, so I load up. Still got a bad bitch to roll up. Still got big money that don't fold up. Still they but a soldier. Still spaz like I got
It's so clean and it's so mechanical at the same time. That's some good flow for a lower level area. That's clean. Now, this was the one, bro. This was the one, bro. The Doc and Evion. What's going on, bro? Keenan, you see what it is, bro? You see what it is, bro?
This was actually good. This was a really good one.
Yeah,
I think this
yeah.
was a good response overall. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially because I didn't actually know the track like that. Like
The second song.
Yeah, I didn't know the track.
Oh nah, because I be thinking about those things for like the difference of music that y'all listen to maybe out there, because this is like a staple.
Yeah, nah, this is definitely a staple, but it's one of them staples that you just like you hear it, but you don't not come back to it
Yeah,
sometimes.
sure.
It's just one of them ones where it's like, oh, like you hear it's like it's nice, but you don't know it, but
I
you
got
know
you.
he's gonna know.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
like I'm not left with much options. So it's just like you're going ham, but then you're hitting things by accident. Like I don't know. Sometimes it's a moment of miracle. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. But I think it's because you
You
have
just
self-awareness of music, so it's like you can pick up on things again to be able to
yeah,
like it's like almost accidental for sure, but it's the fact that you can read music, so I think that's more than likely why.
definitely, yeah. But it's definitely a nice track, man.
Yeah.
One of probably the one of the nice tracks they played like throughout the
Yeah,
whole
that
event.
event that year, yeah, I know. The fact that you're already on DJ timing, like that's it. Nah, bro, that intro is tough, bro. That intro is tough. You go straight into the mixing, bro. Like I don't know if you already heard the scratching, but it's like to catch that, ride that, go all the way up to the top, down, chrome spinning. That shit is hard.
Fully by accident, I didn't know that top down was coming. I just jumped up and then I was already at top. Like and I was like, there's only one level to go. It's down. Literally, it was an accident.
Nah, that's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough. And again, bro, the music just elevates the atmosphere, bro. This track right here get me every time. So your round, I feel like just it naturally like complements the track. This is tough, bro. I'm locked in. I'm already invested. That's it. That's it. The walk. The level just changed that like that. That's forbidden. That's a problem to the real well. Trust I know them 20s real well. Now we coasting. Me two chicks and toasting. I turn up the volume, watch the bass get them open. Soft spoken with a wild side. I love them in the ride. They love it in the ride. Now that's where you was wilding right there, bro. Because I'm glad you caught the vocals, like the repeat of how Pusha T says that like that. Like the fact that I don't know if you know the lyrics again, but it felt like you really matched the cadence of like how he was rapping at the time.
The cadence was what I was picking up on the most. I didn't know the lyrics.
Yeah. The repeat aspect of it.
Yeah, the repeat, even the way he's slurring his words at certain points. There's a pattern in that, I think. Like, as long as you're just finding the flow of where he's going, you can ride that easy.
Got you.
Like.
Got you.
Nice.
Cinderella girls from nothing to something. Hit the parking lot, hear the club system thumping. Lose your face. YouTube was great, but it's to the VIP. I got new move to make. When the last time you heard it like this?
Nice.
Some drink, some get what? It make the girls in the party just scream. When you ask only if you go live from the club to the parking lot. How many chicks can you put in that ride? Put them up.
I can see it. It's a strong round. It's definitely a lot stronger than the first one. But this definitely, from what you were saying earlier about like your energy and feeling like you responded a lot better into this, and you thought like maybe he just didn't match you. like the footage that it'll show you, but like I can at least see that a little bit better now from what you're saying.
Yeah. It was a weird one though, definitely.
One of the reasons I love life. Chicks be in the back tipsy. We get in for free, hey, they with me. Two-stepping, you see each crew repping.
See, when he did that though,
Mirrors and walls are sweating.
when he started already jumping off that, I was like, damn, that's fucked up, Alex. Why'd you start doing that? Why?
He's comfortable, like he's dancing that track. Oh, like he knows where the pockets are, like
Yeah. Because I can say that probably is like the biggest thing is like obviously you didn't know as much within the track, but the information he has is definitely showing like super early.
super. But he's just also like a more mature dancer at that time.
Got you.
So it's just like even no matter what I was gonna do, like it had to be an amazing. I would have to kill it.
Yeah.
My level is not the same as his base level. Like
Got you. Yeah, that's a good. A lot of the times, because I be doing like anime Dragon Ball references, and like I be trying to think of stuff in the same way of like Goku being at a base form, and then he wants to go Kaioken, depending on who you are, or like even when he was in the hyperbolic time chamber, and they tried to make like the Super Saiyan form their new base natural form, so it doesn't expend as much energy. Like trying to just maintain that. So like again, like all those different interpretations of it. That's kind of how I read into stuff too with the base levels.
Yeah, definitely. And he's got one that is like because he's drilled so many components within his stuff, like his footwork, like it's like instantaneous now. Do you know what I mean? Like boom, high quality at all points. Do you know what I mean? So
valid. Let me see this.
It's hard to
bro.
beat.
Let me see this, man. Because there's one part he fucks up, bro. I'm already pointing out like he's like in a pin drop form, and I think he like slides in, slides back out, and it's on one part of the track. I'm gonna point it out to you, but it's like when he did that, I was like, damn, bro. Yeah, that's GG.
Hey, it's just a day in the life. Club nights, one of the reasons I love life. Chicks be in the back tipsy. We get in for free, hey, they with me. Two-stepping, you see each crew repping. Slipping on the floor, mirrors and walls are sweating. Shorty in my ear say she got a thong on, and I love how she move anytime a song on. I like that, man, you do something to me.
Damn.
Come this way and prove something to me.
Yeah, on two-step.
Yeah.
The big moves, and I got the right though for any day that I choose.
Oh,
But
no.
nah, I'll lose focus if this shit jump off. You know the thing that I'm so in. But I'm really here to party, y'all. Carry
The way he can
everything
flow like that, the
on.
way he flows like that, going into those lower levels is insane to me.
If this shit jump off, you know the thing that I'm so
Direction.
in. But I'm really here to party, y'all. Carry
God damn.
everything
Right here, this is the part right here though.
When the last time they heard it like this? Smoke some, drink some, get lit. And make the girls
That slide into that to come out, and he creates that momentum for him to go like to start sliding now. That part was so clean to me.
Yeah, that's tough. Like the way he does that is it's special. I don't know, like his floor work because he's done like a lot of capoeira and stuff as well as breaking and obviously
For sure.
He's just got great control. Like he knows how to shift his weight at all times.
Got you.
And I think his main thing is that he don't rush.
Sure. No, yeah, I don't think he ever does that. So, yeah, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, so he's something. Honestly, he's something when it comes to that. Like
I feel like this is like
pure freestyle.
He's like a special grade to
sorry.
me, bro. He's like a special grade. He's like this dude right here, bro, is like that's his. I feel like when people talk about it, like I've seen people obviously like say, oh, he's gonna go to the ground. I'm like, but bro, he finna cook you on the ground. What are you talking about? Like, why you say that like it's a bad thing? I don't understand that.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, he kind of does things where it's like he's still dancing on the ground. Like he will show you a particular groove on the ground, or he will show you like how to rock or whatever,
Sure.
or transitioning how to travel in the like he can do it all on the ground. Like he mirrors his dance, standing up on the ground. Literally.
True. I feel like a lot of people, they have obviously everybody dances on their feet upright, but I feel like the way he goes to the ground is no compromise. Like it's like I feel like he almost damn near better on the ground sometimes. Where it's like that's his dance just increases, bro, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Because he could just play with more things, you know what I mean? More shapes, more ranges.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And he's got the strength too and the mobility. So he's got more components there where he can do handstands and stuff like that.
That's I'm gonna talk to you about another battle after this to see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm throwing a party, y'all. Every weekend like it's Mardi Gras. When the last time you heard it like this? Smoke some, drink some, get lit.
God damn.
Only if you know you live. From the club to the park and ride. Energy's looking in that ride. But I'm up right.
That's messed up. That's messed up. That whole rocking to that, yep. That whole, like, it continued. He didn't even stop, like, at a part where I thought he would have.
Yeah, that's just world class. Like, what do you say to that? And it didn't read. That's the thing. I was like, why did it not read
at the time?
like that?
I really feel like you just had adrenaline, gang, because you had such a good round. So I feel like you was just pumped in the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. That's probably what it was. Like, you know, that's that testosterone thing sometimes where it's just like battling somebody else, like another dude or whatever, and it's like high level, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's like, but he was just on another level. That's just it. Especially at that time. Like, he was ahead of his time. That type of stuff.
Did they ask y'all on this one, or was this just a judge?
Oh, what do you mean? As in what, like the vote?
Yeah, did they ask you guys on this one, or is this just the judge? Oh, I think it's the judge.
Oh, just the judge.
Judge.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Yeah, no, one of the ones that stood out to me the most, like at the time of me like going through Alex's catalog of videos, is when he battled Dykins. Like I remember that one. Like